Hey, good morning, everybody.
Good morning, everyone.
Uh-oh. Someone didn't close the door. Someone is here early. He heard the hey, and he came running in. Always. Let's see. Let's start off by saying hi to everybody in the chat. And okay, somebody told me that brilliant thing yesterday where I was able to see the list of participants, and it was really awesome. So yeah, Alexander 68C, Brick Vibe, Dan Bakken is here.
Hi, Dan.
Christopher Koster, of course, Minifig Chicken Moto are here.
Of course, but we don't take them for granted.
No,
I'm so
of course.
glad you're both here.
And Red Warrior 6 is here, Ryan Schmatt, Stud Sidious, the Brick Orphanage, Thomas Howard, Wilfred, Zach Martinez. Wow, welcome everybody, Stud Sidious, Ryan Schmatt. I think I said those already. And I'm going to say Thomas Howard again, just because it's tradition now. I have to say it more than once, right? I think we've established that.
Welcome, everyone. We're so glad that you're joining us. We have a fun model we're building today. Our regular features...
Yeah.
And today we're just going to keep it to an hour because what's happening tonight?
Yeah, so we're keeping this stream to an hour today because we are having Maddie and Jimmy. Oh yeah, sorry, somebody said the boat in the background.
I was going to say, what? Are they already here?
No, I know. I thought they were. No, we're having Maddie and Jimmy from Lego Masters Australia Season 1 here tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So an evening one, which is not usual for us. But with the 15-hour time difference, we decided to do that. So everybody... Yeah.
And
Shane Levin, hey, how's it going? Oh, and the Mowgli's here. How's it going? Very good. Sorry, you were saying?
I was just going to say, I'm so taken with what interesting, fun personalities they are and what great style they have. I just went back and looked at all their models from Season 1, and wow, what talented builders. Really, innovative things with movement, lots of color.
Yeah.
Kind of spooky, which we love.
I mean, they might not enjoy this comparison, but I think they are kind of the us of that season, and we are the them of our season.
We'll keep that to us.
I mean, I'm gonna tell them. They can decide. Yes, it's like looking in a mirror for me.
I love their spooky stuff.
Yeah, they do a lot of spooky stuff and fun.
Neither of us is as fabulous a dresser as Maddie.
No one could be. She's amazing. You should come on just to see what she's gonna be wearing. I can't wait to see what she's gonna be wearing.
And we mixed it up a little bit. Look, we've got the Here, I'll even...
We mixed it up and apparently didn't finish decorating.
No, I didn't finish decorating.
It's not that swooshable. Yeah, very good.
I'll swoosh it.
The Queen Anne's Revenge. That's a very fun... That was a really fun model to put on. Ryan, I love the positivity you guys bring to each stream and to life. Thank you so much. That's very nice. We're trying to make sure that we keep, always keep things positive and fun and,
Right.
Well, that's what we're here for, right?
And that's our experience of Lego, too. Everyone's just been so welcoming and creative, and it's such fun. So,
Kim is here. Hey, Kim, how's it going? Donnie Herbert, how's it going? Let's see. So I just wanted to show. Well, first of all, let's do our Disney pins.
Okay. Look, you knolled everything out, and yet I'm perpendicularizing.
Of course you are. I actually knolled this morning, y'all, because I knew we were only going to be here for a little while. Hey, the Hoarded One, how's it going? Hooded One, sorry, the Hooded One.
What's some?
Yeah.
Was that a Freudian Lego slip there?
Yeah, it was. So I was noticing that.
Yes.
I think Christopher, you were saying that you ordered the haunted house and that it's not going to be here until July. That is such a bummer. I have to say, I already got a shipping notice. It's in transit and on its way here.
Yeah, I don't know how, different sources or what.
It's supposed to show up next week.
Yeah, and we're going to build it right away with all of you, if you want. No spoilers, I guess. But are there spoilers with a Lego set?
Not really.
No.
And I'm so sorry, Christopher, that so sucks. I know. I heard a lot of that, actually. I know Johnny Cat, I don't know if he's here right now, but he texted me last night saying he had ordered one, too. Yeah, I mean, it was it was
so fast.
Yeah. Well, hey, Zach Martinez, how's it going?
Disney pins.
Yeah.
Say, I've mostly worn. Look at that. I'm doing this mostly very colorful ones. We're going into the Wayback Machine here for Minnie from Steamboat Willie, I think.
Very cool. Yeah. Right. Yep. Absolutely. And I am going to, let's see. Oh, you're going to probably cancel it and wait for 2 times points in July. You know, I totally get that.
That's smart.
But I just can't wait till July. I mean, it's a haunted house, like, and a haunted house ride. It's kind of like hits all of my notes, like check off
The
notes.
right spot there.
And you know, that was, we've never done that before, where we ordered something the day that it came out.
No,
that's the
not
first
at all.
time.
We
That's the
don't.
first time
we don't
for
get
us.
in lines for things.
Well,
You're keeping me in suspense.
Oh,
here.
sorry. Okay, so today I've got a so there was a series of Mickey heads where like designed as different uniforms from the park, and mine is Mickey. Oops, sorry. I'll hold it this way. Mine is Mickey wearing the. I gotta cover Richard's face. Are you gonna focus? There we go. And you can't see, it's a nice maroon color, but it is wearing the Tower of Terror uniform.
Yep,
with the little hat and everything. Yep.
Just like my coaster.
Which unfortunately doesn't exist anymore.
Oh my god.
In California.
No, they made it a lot scarier of a ride now. It's not spooky scary, but it's way more randomized, and I think it's faster now that it's Guardians of the Galaxy, right?
Yeah.
I was able to go on it once. I loved it. It was awesome, and then I was like, okay, I'm done. I did that.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's a tough ride.
So just a couple of things before we get started. I just wanted to show you my friend Dave the Brick Picker. That's how I'm just going to mention him from now. He got us.
It's one of his superhero powers.
It is. So first of all, he found us the missing piece to our car mock, and I started putting it together last night. I know, so I'll be able to finish it and photograph it and put it on up. And then I did photograph our Egyptian mock and posted it on Instagram yesterday, so that was fun. But anyway, Dave, I just wanted to show you, now this is not an official Lego piece. This is, I think it's called Crazy Arms. I can't remember. Yeah. But check out this like giant top hat. It won't focus, I'm sure, but check it out. It's like a big giant, like sort of steampunk tall giant hat. Yeah, I'm super excited about that. I'm gonna have to use it.
You know, actually, do we still have this?
Do we still have what?
Moved it somewhere.
No idea where he's going. Okay, so I found something else. So you know, sometimes we show things in our collection.
Yes, sometimes
sometimes you just run across stuff. Okay, so I will preface this by saying I have a thing for wax museums. I love wax museums, like really love them. And I take an opportunity to go to one anytime there's one, and I especially kind of like the trashier the better, like the one in New Orleans.
It doesn't have to be perfect.
It doesn't have to be perfect, but I went and traveled Europe with my friend Jonathan back in like 90 something, like mid 90s, and we went to Madame Tussauds, and I was a bit more of a snazzy dresser at this time. And I believe I got this shirt from Johnny, if I'm not wrong here.
I would not be surprised.
So Madame Tussauds has like a place where you can go and take pictures. You can like stand right next to the figures and take photos. All right. Hi, it's me, the person you know. How's it going? So I want to show you. I'm going to share this with all of y'all because you're going to think this is very silly and funny. So this is a picture of me, and looking really skinny and dressed well, or dressed.
What yearish?
1990 something.
So like a year before
it doesn't say on the photo. Yeah. So no. This was after. This was after we went out the first time. Yeah. Anyway, so which figure did I pick to get my picture taken with? Of course, Patsy from Absolutely Fabulous. So there is a picture. Is it gonna focus?
Yeah, hold it.
There we go. Yep. There's a picture of me in this ridiculous outfit. You just have to know. So it was a pair of like wool pants from the 40s that still had the buttons for the suspenders in them. Yep. And that wonderful blue and brown stripedy shirt.
Look at that. Yeah. Wilfred says, kids, this is a real picture on paper. Nothing digital. There wasn't anything digital about that.
And I was so excited about this at the time. I was like really, really excited about this. But I'm not sure like how I don't know where this came from. It just like appeared on the table. But yeah, that was...
So isn't that crazy?
me.
Like, this was the year after he and I went out the first time.
Yeah.
For like a year and a half.
So,
Wow,
yeah.
that's so good.
Right.
I didn't know Ab Fab was,
It was huge.
well, no, I just mean that was a while ago.
Sure was.
Yes. So we're going to build Lego, right?
Well, I think so. I think we're going to do that.
I almost said Legos for some reason.
This is when I was in 5th grade, I used a pic from Madame Tussauds with Whoopi Goldberg as the cover of a book report on her, and I tried to convince the class and teacher that it was really with her.
That is awesome. No, Whoopi was standing right there.
Oh, yeah, Wilfred says it was a cool look style, my kind of looks at least. Thank you. I actually was, I used to dress much better, and now it's just like, it's all t-shirts because it's easier.
Yeah, well,
now
we
I'm
used to
older.
dress vintage 60s clothes a lot,
Which is
right?
what you saw us wearing a lot of on Lego Masters.
Yeah.
And that is definitely in tune with Richard's style now, and not
Yeah.
so much with me. Like,
But
I wear all monster t-shirts, as you well know, except for today.
How many of these have we done? Like, 45 or...
Today is 45.
So we've done 45 hour to hour and a half long episodes, and I've tried to mix it up with the shirts, but I'm out of shirts. So we're not very colorful today.
No, that's fine.
I
though.
think, but you know what? Even though we can't go out anywhere, I think I'm going to go shopping.
Oh my goodness, I think you already did go shopping.
I'm going to get some new shirts.
Okay. And I promise you they will look exactly like the old shirts.
They'll be better. Okay. Yeah, so are we going to build a Lego set today?
Yeah, so, wow, let's just
No, I'm just...
roll it back a little
Really?
bit there,
Now
Ace.
you're telling me to take a breath.
I think I
You're
am.
like, take a breath.
All right, so yeah, so I want to show you something. You'll all be very impressed, I'm sure. That we,
I'm saying it's almost time for that.
yeah, I'm sure you'll all be very impressed at this. I actually went and did some knolling this morning. I wanted to get a jump start on.
And I find it so satisfying to just sit here while we talk and make all of these perfectly parallel.
Yeah, I didn't do a
and
good enough
perpendicular.
job, apparently.
No, I mess things up specifically so I can reorganize them again.
So I just wanted to show you, we did go ahead and finish the cover so that we could get started on the inside.
That's a lot.
And I just wanted to show
Look at
you,
that.
like, check out all of those nice snot pieces sticking out that we ended up with.
Yep, with two plates.
And a window, interestingly, in the spine of the book. We'll see what happens with that. I imagine it'll get covered up. But yeah, so check that out. And we've also got a couple of Technic bricks with hole here and here. Probably to affix the set down, I'm going to guess.
And then these guys sticking out.
Yeah, and then we have these 4, I'll show you from the top so you can kind of see them right here. On each side, we have 2 1x2 plates sticking out, which I'm sure is to attach something onto.
There and there in the sea of dark green.
Kim said, I built a set on stream last night with 0 knolling. Mistakes were made. Well, you know what? Even when we do the knolling, it is not exact. It's not an exact science.
Well, we do this at the table, but sometimes we build in the living room on the couch.
Which
in
I'll
front of the
be
TV.
doing today because I am reviewing the largest of the new hidden side sets for Brothers Brick, and it's sitting behind me, and I can't show it to you unfortunately, but it is so cool. You can look it up online. It's called the Castle of Mystery, and I'll just leave it there. It's like sort of the next best thing to having the haunted house early, I have to say. It looks really freaking cool. And there's an observatory, and yeah, it's really neato.
These guys.
Yeah, so we're just making a border.
So we're framing in, right?
Yeah, we're sort of making a ground border,
And
I guess,
does
where
this
the
go
pages
to
will
the
be.
end and the 3 goes in the middle?
Yep.
Where
That's
are
exactly
the
right.
3s?
The 3s are... Is it a tile or... Oh, here we go. Hey, look, we got bowls.
In a bowl.
Oh yeah, everybody, I just wanted to... hey, MJ, how's it going? Good to see you today. I just wanted to remind everybody that your fairy tale builds are due by noon today. If you get it done a little bit later than that, I will let it slide this week because I have I have to work on this review today, so I probably won't get to making the slideshow until a little later. A little later.
You know, it's funny. I get marble mouth too. I don't know what goes on with that.
It's called We're Ridiculous.
Marble mouth.
Okay, here we go. So we need 4 of these.
Of the 3 buys,
that you'll
right?
need 2, and I'll need 2.
Well, I mean, this is 100% symmetrical, right? We could even say
Looks like it.
bilaterally symmetrical.
What? What even is this? What kind of crazy science
Like
talk?
this way, like your face. Bilaterally symmetrical.
Oh, I don't know about yours, but mine certainly isn't. All right.
No, I'm like,
So we've got...
like a Salvador Dali painting. Or Picasso, more like.
All right. So here we've got our book cover and our pieces, and now we're gonna build a little bit of a sub build. It looks like real quick.
Okay, that feels pretty sturdy too. Like
It is really sturdy.
4 hinges
It is very
on
sturdy.
each one.
I think it's more like so these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total hinges
that
on
feels
there.
super sturdy.
All right, so now it looks like we're going to build a little bit of the set piece here.
Okay, is this 1 times or 2 times?
It looks like just 1 time,
Okay.
but my guess is that the other one is going to be mirror image,
Here, I
so
have an
they'll
idea.
separate them.
Can you put the instructions here and I can
Yeah.
grab you pieces?
How about there?
Yeah, but I'll have to move. I'll move these guys.
All right.
Oh, look at that.
I know.
The author's
I know.
names,
The author's
that's
names.
so
We will
cool.
definitely get to that when we go. I need that gray kind of cut off corner piece.
Okay, just one of them,
I believe so. Yes.
and then 2 of these.
Yeah, so we're just doing a little bit. We're I'm going to switch over to the other camera.
And it's Jason Elliman, right? What is
From
his-
J.K. Brickworks.
Yeah, and what is his partner's name?
Crystal, but she didn't work on this, from what I understand. This
Well-
was just him and Grant Davis.
Well, I love
is
this
amazing.
model, but I'm just sitting here thinking that some of the first coolest
Green
things
flower.
I saw in Lego were by J.K. Brickworks.
Oh, he's amazing. You
I'm
need to
so
look.
inspired by their automata.
I would love to get him on the show. That would be
That would
so
be
rad.
fit. And
he's really
pretty
great.
he's much more out front, and she's behind the scenes, right? Like,
Yeah.
I think they, are. As,
Why don't you put that one together, and I'm gonna insert this into the book.
Okay. I think they're both equal contributors to the design and construction. He's just on camera a lot more, right?
Correct. All right, so
We need a big one of these.
So just so you can see, so we've got these snot pieces. Sorry, we got these snot pieces built in here, and we made that little ground piece, and it's just going to go right here in the corner. All right, so we're making a little bit of a landscape. Here's a green curve for you, I believe.
Is this? I feel like something's wrong here. Just the way they show
Because
it.
you're looking at the other one, the one that. Are you looking at the one I just made? Nope.
No,
Right?
I'm looking at the correct one.
Yeah, you got it.
The perspective is different
It's a little weird.
here.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I'm in super close up.
Johnny says only models have near symmetrical faces. And have you ever seen that thing where
Yes.
they take people's faces and they split them, and then they show it exactly symmetrical? People look weird. Like, you're supposed to have a non-symmetrical face.
Have you seen the ones where they put together both left sides and they put together both right sides? And
Yes.
one side looks like Frankenstein's creature, and the other looks like Doris Day. Right.
Oh my goodness. All right. So let's see. What have we got here?
Or someone from the 21st century.
Or someone from the 21st century, yes. Let's take a look at what we got going on next, folks. All right, so we put down both of our, whoops, glasses. We put on both of our
Finish the
plant
sentence.
parts, ground row, and now we're just adding some. I'm gonna pull back out again so you can see. We're just switching.
Oh,
we're
that's
building up a
nice.
little wall all the way around, right? And we're gonna do.
And you can see the ceiling reflect the lights and all that.
What do
We
you
have
know?
so much gear packed around this.
We were
build
just talking about
section.
that yesterday.
Where, there?
Yep. And then we'll do another one here. Is that right? Yes.
Do you think it should go there? That's what you say, right? Do you think it should go there?
We're gonna find out.
Well, I love the contrast between the dark green and the tan. Look at that.
All right, and I need one by one. Do we have any one by one? Tan
Cubes?
Cubes. Their silly made up name.
Uh-oh. Why is this not there? Making it. Momentary 3-second panic, but everything's okay.
All right.
Wait, did we do this page yet?
Oh no, we have to do tiles now. All right, so it looks like we're adding tiles on. So we can each work on a side. That works out.
We find it is best when our hands aren't fighting for the same bricks. Right, we have much trial and error with that discovery.
It's true. And now we're starting to get like a rhythm. Now we're like crossing over and getting pieces on.
Oh my goodness, it's
awesome.
like a Lego ballet.
No, it's like those. This is the conjoined sisters from City of Lost Children.
I know.
That was amazing. I'm still amazed by that. It's such an amazing piece of actor choreography.
Well, and then, okay, if you really want to go there with that, if you really want just an out there movie, Santa Sangre.
Oh, let's not go there.
No?
I think that's a no.
Okay. Well, it's really good.
It is really good, but maybe we don't recommend that to,
Oh, right. Okay. Well,
in case there's any of our more sensitive viewers here today.
It's true. Trigger warning. I'm sorry, trigger warning.
What? No. I don't think
we watch
that
scary...
means what you think it means.
I don't know. I'm pretty triggered by you having said that.
All right. Here we go. All right, so now it's instructing us to close
the book. Look, and now it works like a book.
Yep, now it looks like a book.
That looks great.
It closes, you got your pages, and of course it's the perfect size, as always.
Wow.
So pretty great little book model right there. Oh, yay, look what we get to put on.
So it's a scale model.
It is. So I'm going to go ahead and bring...
Oh, these are hard to see. I'm going to get my head all...
That's okay. Here. I'm going to bring the close-up camera back because I think this part is really cool. We are now going to put on this great decorative bit. This most amazing printed tile ever. Like that.
Ever. We have fun here on the TrickyBricks build-in chat.
Do we?
Yeah.
All right, so this is we're doing a lot of decorations.
It's like a bee ticket ride.
At least.
It's at least as fun as the carousel.
Hey, I like the carousel.
I do
just
too.
Saying.
Oh,
look at this. Okay, so now we are going to... I want to show everybody what we're doing here.
Sorry there, just...
So here is this. Jake Sadovich says, I'll take you someplace much more fun than the movies. I don't know who you're talking to, but okay, sure. I'll go to the movies with you, Jake Sadovich. Okay, so check it out. We do have, you referred to these earlier, but look, there are the author names. Beautiful. Jason Alleman and Grant Davis. And these are going to go... Whoa, my glasses. My glasses. I can't find my glasses. Wow, that didn't take much, did it?
It's one of the more alarming Scooby-Doo moments that I've experienced.
Always reaching out for the glasses. Okay, very good.
Wait, do we do these?
And now we're going to do...
Down here, right? With the long ones on both sides. All that planning with the snot pieces sure pays off.
Well, and then look at this. How fun is this? We have these curved tiles that are going to now make the decorations for the corners.
Well, and that's like, I mean...
That's some
The way that fits, look at that. That's 2 studs in a row fit in that curve.
That's called good design. That's called clever design.
That's great.
Let's see. Amiibos will be in the mall by tomorrow. What? In the mail. Oh, yes, Amiibo cards.
Uh-oh. Animal Crossing diversion.
Well,
We need to make an Animal Crossing mock. You know, we have to. It just.
yeah, I think it's begging for it. I mean, even there's been a couple of ones done that I've seen, but one thing I've noticed is I haven't seen anybody get the trees quite right yet. And I'll look forward to seeing those trees. You know what?
How about the green Joker wigs you used made some pretty cool ones, and I've seen Ninjago hair make great trees.
Yeah, it's just that Animal Crossing trees are very particular. Like they have a particular. They're like 3 clusters, almost like a spade on a car on a
Right,
playing
you
card.
mean like a club.
I mean a club. Sorry, yes, almost like a club, like the three little balls. And I've yet to see a really good interpretation of that, but I think that would be good.
Well, you know what you could do? Of course, this is where it always goes. You could make it huge, and then you could make them out of like little Lowell spheres. But
Yeah,
you'd have to
could.
make a really big model.
All right, so we're just gonna fill in the last of these.
And that right there,
bits.
what you just heard right there, is how we get ourselves in trouble.
What's that?
Well, we could do it, but you'd have to make a really big model.
Okay.
Okay, sure. When's it due?
We need a couple of 1x3s right
All right.
there. I'll put these corner pieces
whoa,
back
that's
on.
a 1x2. That was a close one, Flynn.
It was. Whew. All right, so there's the decoration. Whoops, on the back and front. And now I kind of peeked ahead in the instructions. Wow, this one's not. There we go. I kind of peeked ahead in the instructions, and I was just laughing. So there you go. Open.
Yeah,
Back.
That's always a bad start. Yeah, Holly, right?
Okay, so
Yeah, this is just, it's going to have to be really big.
I just gotta
But that's
show you-
okay, we'll have it done quickly,
I
right?
love this illustration here. It's showing you that you need to hold. It's showing that you need to hold the book in your minifigure hand, in your clip hand, while you are putting these particular pieces
All right.
on.
Well, and so I wonder to what degree Alleman and Davis
Yeah.
decided that. They decided this is how we're going to show the instructions.
I don't think I don't think they have control over that. I'm pretty sure that once it's done and you sign it over, Jake and Holly, I'm sure you could speak to this, but I think once it's in Lego's hands, it's in Lego's hands. Is my understanding of it.
Here? Yeah,
need
I would
1x2s
be
and
very
1x3s.
interested to hear both of your experiences. Holly, as your experiences developing, and Jake's experience you've already had, what that was like, the relationship between the model you designed and how that can, between the original model and the final set. You know, like what is that experience like?
All right, we're working on the spine here, just adding some decoration, and it looks like
I keep
yeah,
trying
it's
to
hard
guess,
to
and
see.
I
This
can't
was
guess.
this was the part where people were saying like the tiles were kind of hard to follow.
Yeah.
Do you have a 1x2 for right here?
Yes.
Right in the middle.
Up above and
Yeah, and I
below?
think no, not below actually yet. I don't think.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna add a couple more long.
Let's go
ones
to
on
the
side.
close-up camera. Please. You know, there's an implied please all the time. I try not to just imply it. What goes here?
I believe. Oh no, we didn't. We put the wrong. It's not the long ones that we put on here. It's a bunch of short ones. See, these
Okay.
are really hard to see. Now I understand. Thank you, Alice Finch, for warning me about the difficulty of the tiles. It looks like 3, 3, 3, and yeah, 3 threes.
Got it. Well, they worked on their snot business for a long time.
It's not business. And here we go. We're gonna cover up that window. And I know there's got to be a reason that window is in there that has bearing later on.
I predict that something about the collapsing mechanism needs a recess there.
Ah, very good.
But we'll see.
All right, so I think we're a little behind, and I think it might be time for a certain...
Did we ever do... We never did this either,
No,
did we?
that's what I mean.
All right.
Here we go.
All right.
All right. Stickers at Show and Tell, everyone.
Ready?
All right, so let's see, what do we got today?
Well, you hold that one up, please.
I will.
All right, this one, I think this is a really fun one. This is from set 76078, Hulk versus Red Hulk. It's 13 by 10 studs from 2017. It features Hulk's green car with purple wheels, and he's wearing, I think, dark magenta pants, and Red Hulk's tricycle. It's like a motorcycle with 3 wheels. And it featured 4 minifigures: Hulk, Red She-Hulk, and She-Hulk.
Yeah, I know, that was a great one. And you know who worked on that set?
Who?
Justin Ramsden.
Really? It's
Yes.
so fun and colorful, and those stickers would be great on mocks too.
Yeah, they really would be. All right,
How
let's
did you
see.
know that? How do people? Where do you get?
How did
your
I know
news?
this?
Yeah, how
About
did you-
Justin?
Yeah, that he worked on that set.
Because I studied what he so he has a list. Some of the designers have lists on Brickset,
Yeah.
where you can see, where you can look up, but they have to maintain it themselves. It's like, their IMDb page or whatever. You have to
Right.
kind of do it yourself, and so not a lot of them do it, but Justin does, and he has he's worked on a ton of the Marvel sets. And before we had him on, I looked up all of the sets that he had worked on, and so there you go.
Yeah, it's like research for an interview.
I know. Who knew?
Who knew?
Who knew? Oh my goodness! What is all this?
Look, barely any. Oh, our computer
Barely any what?
was like turned into the Terminator screen. It's called. It's funny.
The
It's very
Terminator.
funny. We have very few spare pieces left over from
Well, these
this.
aren't spare. We are not quite done.
Well, didn't you say there was like one?
Oh yeah, I gotta say they've been really good with their spare pieces. There've hardly been any in this set. I don't know if that's good because I always like the spare pieces, but
Well, that's what made me wonder initially about the relationship between the original mock and the final set, is the kinds of negotiations that go on, without giving away any company secrets, between like how many custom pieces versus how many stickers versus what spare pieces.
well, it's interesting. I think we saw that play out, especially in the especially in the Flintstones set, where there
Yeah.
could have been some newer pieces made, and I don't know, there were some wonky choices. I think my main beef is just the fact that Barney had long legs.
Yeah.
I'm still just like, I'm just gonna give him the short legs and be done with it, so I don't have to be mad about it anymore. So Jake says,
Yes.
I think each case is a little different. I didn't have much input at all once the design process began. I imagine as far as instructions go, that would just be in-house. Exactly.
Right, so they
exactly.
decide how to communicate how best to put it together. That makes sense. One thing that, who was it when we had Justin on, right?
What are you referring to?
Was saying that he got to say what bag, what part goes in.
Right, but he's a Lego designer. He's not an ideas
in-house.
person.
I guess that's different. I just it's interesting to me like how that affects the design process.
So check it out. I'm actually making Grandma's bed right now. And I love that. So check it out. There's this opening.
Oh, so she can just lay in there.
Right. So here's the
Under the blanket.
Under the
really?
blanket. It's a really clever little bed design, I gotta say.
It's going, and then
it looks like two
no,
of these.
this has something under it. It raises up higher than this.
Oh, does it?
I think it gets.
This is what happens
one
when I
by
don't
one.
have my glasses on. Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
it gets
Yeah, there's
one by one
ones.
tiles.
You're right. Here we go. And look at that great little
See, my glasses give me superpowers.
double. Right, little bed with a little blanket with the sheet rolled back. Very good. And then we have 2 little decorations for the top.
Again, I could just see spending hours and hours and hours on this little construction that's like 20 parts.
Oh, and it looks like we are now going to insert it into
Yes.
here. And it's going to go there, and it's going to go this direction, it looks like.
Oh, like in the picture on the directions right over there.
Oh, wait, hang on. Man, this really is difficult to see.
Let's look closer.
Okay, this butts
It
up
goes
against
right up
that
against the tile.
plate. Yeah,
Or
there we
plate.
go. So check it out. There's Grandma's bed. And now
then-
we're going to make another piece of the set.
Right next to those tiles. The light should make it easier.
And we're going to try and blaze
let's put
through
this here.
this here.
I'll help.
And we need, we're making a pretty simple little table here. Oh, let's do that, and we want to look at that, definitely. So I'm making a little tea set. It's just a very simple table with a pink teapot and a pink mug. You know what piece I really love is the teacups, like the teacups that actually look like teacups.
Oh, I like that, like the little sort of ball-shaped ones.
Yeah.
So what happened here? I'm actually...
All right, are you ready for this?
No, we're gonna roll for it.
No, I wanted you to do this part.
No, we can roll for who does grandma and who does the wolf.
Okay, I guess we're doing this. Hey, wait, now, he gives me a 12-sided die, and he gets a 20. What?
Okay, that wasn't the plan. Look, they're the same color. Okay, so high roll gets the wolf, right?
Okay.
Okay.
I was going to let you do it.
Oh!
Double 12s. Do it again. 17.
Okay, I get a 2.
All right.
All right, I'm doing grandma.
Well, you know what? I'm going to let you do it anyway because I know you really want to.
See, now that is love, right? That right there, that D&D Lego hybrid moment.
So here's Grandma. Now, where's Grandma's head?
She's right there.
Oh, that would sound terrible out of context.
All right. We love this wolf head. Look, this wolf head with Grandma's
glasses. It's got Grandma's glasses on that makes me laugh. It's so good. And then Grandma has the classic, gray bun hair.
That's great. And look, the nightgown is all like ripped up.
I know. Yeah, check him out. He's got like a whole torn up
looks
outfit.
Like Bill Bixby at the end of an episode.
Oh, look, it's even got back printing with the torn bits too.
That's great. And the wolf has this awesome mane.
And so now, check it out. We can actually put Grandma in the bed.
Oh, that's great. See, we're early in the story. The tea isn't knocked over yet.
That's pretty fantastic, I gotta say. Oh, and she can actually lay down. That is awesome. Look at that. Very clever.
I need to do a quick thing here.
Okay. Bingo. Richard has to leave.
I can
only
do it
for a
sitting
minute.
right here. I'm just.
Oh, you can? You sure? All right. Guess what, everybody? We are moving on to the next bag. This is very exciting. Bill Bixby, every time I think we're getting obscure on the show, somebody knows what we're talking about.
Right. Not only was he a stage magician, not only was he the father in Courtship of Eddie's Father, he was, of course, the Hulk.
Wait, he was a stage magician?
Yeah, he's a magician. Did you know that? About Bill Bixby?
I bet no one did.
Right, and it was so thin, he just changed his name but kept the same initials for all the seasons of the Hulk, and Mr. McGee never figured it out.
Oh, well, he recognized
he came
him.
Close. He came really close.
Well, Mr. McGee
But David
was kind of
Banner, David Barnes, David,
that's right.
Billingsley. He's like, and he ends up, the Hulk wore sort of pedal pushers in every episode.
Oh my goodness, the Apple Dumpling Gang. Oh,
wait,
Lord.
with Don Knotts?
Yes, with Don Knotts and Tim Conway. There you go. We're mining the depths here, friends.
Well, as we knoll out these bricks, we've been watching episodes of the Carol Burnett Show, including the musical numbers that were cut out on network television reruns.
So if you are like old grandpas like we are, and you like the Carol Burnett Show, it is all the seasons are available on Amazon Prime, which is kind of exciting. So we started watching but man, I gotta say, there's a reason why they have best of compilations, because some of them are PU. And one thing that's really funny is that every time bless them, they made some really, really funny sketches, but they like when you start watching them all one after another, you start to notice that they're really bad at getting out of a sketch.
They don't
like just
know-
a regular, just like
no,
a.
they can't. Like, if the sketch was a paper bag, they couldn't fight their way out, right?
No,
everyone either gets shot or strangled at the
Yes,
end
so
of
if it's-
every sketch.
Exactly. So if it's just a regular sketch, like not where they're spoofing a movie or whatever, they literally like the entire thing ends with somebody getting either shot or strangled.
Or like falls out a window.
Yeah, falls out a
breaks
window is
through the set
one.
wall.
Yes, there was lots of that. It was very,
But
very
Bob
silly.
Mackie did the designs on her costumes.
Oh, here we go.
And the set design is a major inspiration for me in theatrical set design. Just the way they incorporated lighting in the musical numbers and the breakaway sets, for everything from Mama's Family to the parks. I think I'm super inspired by Carol Burnett's show. See, that's one of those marble mouth words.
There you go. So check it out.
What time is it? Almost.
We've got almost. We've still got 3 minutes. So check it out. I've got the pieces for Little Red Riding Hood here, and here is her face.
Wow, her skirt is awesome.
Yeah, check out her whole outfit's pretty great. But check out her.
You've got to be able
Little
to turn that
printed
to other
skirt.
purposes, like make some kind of crazy flowers or trees.
It's got a little apron on it. Does she have her legs? She should have a pair. There should be a pair of short
Well, look,
legs
she's
for
got
her.
a little red hood.
What do you know? That's crazy.
I know. They think of everything. I don't see her head.
She does
though.
come. I've got her head here. We just need her legs.
Oh, legs.
They're
I don't
brown,
see
short legs.
either. No, are they over there?
Possibly.
Here they are.
So there you go. It's got a cloth cape, and it's the soft cloth
And
kind.
look, it's a Red Riding Hood who's not snarky. We've seen so many cartoon versions where like Red Riding Hood's a super wise guy.
Well, kind of
Girl.
like Into the Woods, right?
Yeah.
So check it out. Her hood has little hair that sticks out, and you know what this is? I'm pretty sure this is a mold. This mold is from one of the Ninjago characters.
Oh,
and
yeah,
he
with
had the
his hoodie.
green hoodie that had the little hair.
That makes sense.
So yeah, but the skirt's pretty amazing. And here we are talking about minifigure skirts.
Yeah,
That's
see,
how we do
we
here.
went right from Bob Mackie to
to reviewing the minifigure skirt.
and Maddie's going to be on tonight, and Jimmy, right? Look at the
Yes.
shirts that he wore too, right? So today somehow is turned into, except for us, Fashion Day on the TrickyBricks building.
I know. I think we're gonna have to. Hey, Kristen Dilks, how's it going? Good to see you. Let's see. So, I love this dark brown arched door. So, actually, real quick, while we're talking about Maddie and Jimmy, if you don't know who they are, and you should because they're adorable, just while we're finishing.
And super talented.
So check out. This is Maddie's Instagram. And they're doing a bunch of charity. They're doing a bunch of work with charity, and I scrolled past the things that would spoil the end of the show for you because
we don't want to give any
we
spoilers.
don't give anything away. But look how cute the two of them are. Like they're killing me. Like
And
I
look
cannot
at this
wait.
with the rabbit, that amazing rabbit figure in between them.
Yeah, like adorable. So if you have any questions for Maddie and Jimmy for tonight's broadcast, please go ahead and email them to me at flynn@trickybricks.com, which is also where you can send your fairy tale builds that are due this afternoon.
Yep,
Flynn
and-
at trickybricks.com. Don't forget.
When can people find us on? Wow, hi, you're right there. When can people find us online?
Tonight with Maddie and Jimmy,
with Maddie
7
and Jimmy.
p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. All right, well, it looks like it's about that time, Richard. Uh-oh, what could it be? Who could it be now? Who's knocking on my door? All right, everybody. It is that time of the day that you've all been waiting for.
Okay.
All right. Good boy, Logan. Hooray,
Wow.
Logan's here.
You get a whole one. Look at that. You got a whole dog cookie all at once.
Hey, my mom's here. Hi, Mom.
And here, it's almost like your moment of zen. Here's the sound of happiness.
Yep.
It makes me happy. It makes him happy.
What a good boy. Good boy. He already knows, like, his exit.
He does.
His exit line.
He's got it all figured out.
It's like 2 cookies, 2 and done. Oh, and I just wanted to let you know, too, we will be doing our regular features tonight with Maddie and Jimmy. So Maddie and Jimmy are going to have a sticker set, and they're going to bring their dog Chewbacca on.
Oh, awesome.
To have a biscuit when it's Logan cookie time. So
sweet.
You want to make sure and not miss that part. If you miss if you don't miss anything about it, that's the thing you shouldn't miss. All right, so I got
confused.
I did too. I have no idea what I just said, but I think you know what I meant.
Verging on Abbott and Costello.
Uh-oh, you can see my tiny...
Uh-oh, look.
The world's tiniest keyboard, everyone.
Look, if you had hands the size of Little Red Riding Hood, you could easily operate that keyboard.
You know, it's funny, we have 2 Little Red Riding Hoods now because we have the one that came as a CMF as well. Which is in our theater.
Whoa.
Yeah. So there we go.
We should have like a wizard battle between the 2 Red Riding Hoods.
A wizard battle?
Well, I was gonna say a cage match, but they don't need to be duking it out. They could have
Why not?
They could have a wizard. Oh, really?
I don't know. We can do whatever we want. It's our model.
I do what I want.
You do. All right, so we're it looks like we're going to be building the folding set piece that goes inside.
Let's bring these closer and I'll help you out. I know, but it gets in the way of the build, doesn't it?
Exactly.
Okay.
So we're going to need
Let's see how well that works. Is that not going to work at all?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, here, we'll just do what I normally do, and you can tell me the bricks you need.
Okay, we need one profile brick. The brick
in gray,
if you will. No, this is a Palisades brick, although we do need that as well.
Oh, that's not profile brick is the brick. I don't have
They're
that.
right here.
They're right in front of you.
All right, we got that.
See, we're all going to take a breath.
Here.
Calm building on the building chat.
And then we need a pink flower.
All right. See how calm brings...
A 1x2 white brick, a 1x3 white brick, and a 1x2 white snot piece is going on. Hey, Insane Lego fan, welcome back. How's it going? Hey, Joshua Steele, no worries. You know what? It's totally okay. We're not all able to come every day here.
No, not at all.
I totally understand. Even we can't be here every day, so we totally understand.
You know, Moto nailed it a few weeks ago when he put together the bingo card. And I gotta say, the whole thing about casual is a real thing.
It's a real thing.
It's one of our mission statements.
But I also wanted to say, if you want to be reminded, what found out recently on YouTube is just subscribing to us on YouTube isn't enough to get reminders. You actually have to hit. There's like a little bell icon that's should be right around somewhere below the video. If you hit that icon, it will give you. It'll start giving you reminders. So once we say we're going live, it'll send you a little one in the bit. Cool. Why not call it the brick? It is the brick.
It is. We do call it the brick.
Hey, Evan Marr, how's it going? Welcome. I don't know, we've seen you in here before, but welcome.
You know, I get inspired to make mocks by pieces, and this humble little brick, this profile brick, has a horizontal line on the back. I think I want to make a whole mock based around those horizontal lines, because I'm usually like, oh no, I got that in.
I always wanted to use I'm just so fond of the brick side. How about a 1x2 brown plate, a 1x1 transparent yellow plate, and 2 orange transparent cheese wedges.
I got lost there. 2 orange transparent
cheese wedges. We're gonna make. I believe this is the fire, and then a gray snot piece and a white headlight brick. Now, if you are unsure of the terminology we're using here, and a dark gray. A dark gray snot piece. Single snot. So this is, in case you want to...
You can see how they're different.
Yeah, you can definitely see how they're different. So this is what we typically call a snot piece. This is what we call a headlight brick. And if you're not sure, the difference...
This one right here.
That is a snot piece.
And this one right there?
Yes, that is a headlight brick. And I'll hold it up a little bit closer, but you can see that the headlight brick has a little bit of an indentation, so it's set back a little bit, which will give you sort of like a half a plate there that you can of difference.
And that's what we used in our Tuts Tomb mock to get the plates to just stand out a half a plate.
Exactly right. You can use there's a lot of really great stuff that you can do.
Yeah, that hole in the back of the headlight brick is super helpful. You can use that. You can turn it around backwards and use that for windows in a micro building.
Oh yeah, we've done that. We did that in our little micro build.
Yeah,
right?
It's one of the more versatile.
It's
parts.
a very small fire. But that's fine. Oh, and check this out. The way that we're putting these things together, and I don't know exactly why, but I'm attaching, and that's the other thing, a headlight brick has an opening on the back where a regular snap piece doesn't.
That window opening.
Like this.
That's funny. I've used headlight bricks a lot of ways before, and I don't think I've ever done...
Like stuck one inside the other like that? Yeah, I'm not sure that I see the point yet, but I bet you that it will happen.
Yep.
Okay, 2 dark gray Palisades brick.
All right.
And a barrel, dark gray barrel.
Are we in close-up? We are in close-up, right?
So
we're
you can
just building small.
Yes.
A barrel, you mean like a cylinder?
A cylinder.
A 1x1
yeah.
round brick?
Yeah, I don't know about this assume thing. Like, that's really making me mad, and I don't know how I can... how to fix that. I don't want people getting warnings that they're using... People are still getting warnings about using foul language when they write the word assume. Like, I just don't get it. It's
overactive algorithm.
Yeah, it doesn't seem... and also, it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of fine-tuning you can do about that.
I want that to be my band name, Overactive Algorithm.
Oh, great. All right, you want to put you want to... Oh, now this is interesting. Check this out.
What am I doing? Oh, I'm looking at the instructions.
We have 2 different colors of gold shutters. So one's pearl gold. One's the bright gold, and then the other one is like a kind of duller, darker version. That's really weird. I've never seen that before in the same set. But, you know, I think we probably have those shutters in our collection that we can replace it, because I believe it will drive me crazy if we leave the mismatched windows.
Not to mention keeping Drew there up at...
I know, Drew will be very upset. We gotta make sure that we need to check this out.
Okay, is that right? Look at that.
Very good. Can you whitelist words? You know, I think I can.
Oh, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, Blair says gold inconsistencies are a thing. Yeah. Yes, it is. All right, so we need that.
Is gold softer than some other stuff?
What do you mean softer? Like bendier?
The ABS, is it more flexible?
I don't know. Maybe Blair could tell us, because I'm actually not sure of the answer to that question.
Okay, what's going on next? I'll look way
So I'm building... You can see I've got the little fire, whatever, here.
Nice.
And
so we're building a chimney. We're a ramshackle chimney, right?
It is a ramshackle
That's my
chimney.
other band name, Ramshackle Chimney. Oh, man. That's my 60s psychedelic band name.
I'm sorry, everybody.
Ramshackle. Although it would probably be like Tangerine Chimney or something like that.
Wow, you are really going for it today.
I can't help it.
Well, we're not done. We're not that far along yet.
All right.
There we go. And then we're gonna need two round bricks and a other brick. So here you go.
So like a round dark gray.
Yep, one on each side. So check it out. We're making a chimney. And this is one of the great things that you can learn from Lego sets, is this kind of like brick greebling or ramshackling, right? Richard's gonna need a timeout soon. I agree. I agree. Like days ago. Days ago.
Enough coffee. I know, weeks. How about weeks?
I don't know if I'd go that far. Definitely days.
You've been counting.
I have a whole calendar system.
A whiteboard on the wall. Richard needs time. Richard,
it's funny. It's written in there every day.
Richard in the bubble.
So I mostly work with chimney companies for my job. Let's not bring chimney talk into the stream now. Oh, sorry, Shane. Sorry.
There.
Yeah, there'll be no more, Mary Poppins and chimney sweep talk in here. All right. So
Oh no! Look at that piece. I mean, not oh no. Oh yes. We get interior
Do we have another one of these?
angles. These very specialized pieces. Nothing substitutes for them.
Wait, this is very confusing. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
that
need
makes
a
sense.
1x1 white.
1x1 cube, right?
Right. Oh, it was. I see. It was just turned around backwards. I didn't.
And see.
And it keeps telling me to turn around. Oh, so look how we're gonna finish off this. I love these pieces.
I don't know that there's a substitute for those. Like if you're doing roofs and you need, and back this way, interior corner, I don't know a thing that substitutes.
It's really, really. It's a great piece.
And did I hear, was someone wishing for inverse ones of those?
I don't think so.
An inverse, there was someone was looking for a different kind of interior
And a
corner the
Palisades
other
brick?
day. Yes, we have that. We'll put it right on the front.
Yep. And then we're gonna fill in.
Oh, I see.
The
So
wall.
it sits proud of the wall.
Yeah, so you can see we're just making the little cottage, and we have the. We're starting to see the roof line here, and that great and I believe what's funny, we call it butter yellow, but butter yellow. No, that's not butter yellow.
We call the pale one butter yellow.
Yeah, but this is actually called light orange. I discovered recently.
I've always thought of it as goldenrod.
Yeah.
But yeah, light orange, that makes sense.
So I see David Robinson says, I expect you guys to mod that book out with a Halloween pop-up theme. Ooh. Joshua says, question, is there going to be a Disney Castle build stream? Wow, that would be like
a
long
season.
model.
I think that'd be a season.
That'd be a season.
But you know what we could do on the stream is we could take you on a tour of the Disney Castle.
We could take you on a tour, and I think we did this back when we first started streaming on Instagram. We did a tour of our theater mock, and we were able to bring the camera up and show everybody, and it was very people were really excited about it. And if that's something that y'all would be interested in, I would love to hear about it, because we would love to do that. I think it would be a lot of fun. All right, it looks like we're doing. I'm gonna grab
we get
one
this
of these little
scroll
ones over
piece.
here. I love those pieces.
Oh, nice. We got this scroll piece here. If I get some light bouncing off it in brown, that's awesome. In fact, I think a certain clock project might need some of these.
You think?
Like maybe, I don't know.
Like maybe
500 of them.
500, at least 500 of them. At the very least, 500.
That's where I go. You just need, for architecture, so many.
And then it looks like we're adding more tiles here because we're gonna probably make a doorway of some kind.
And you're gonna need a clip too. I'm trying to get ahead. I just can't see the instructions.
Okay, so we need another brick.
You have the.
Oh, it's already on. Sorry. So we need 2 dark gray snot pieces, a light gray clip.
Okay, the dark gray snot pieces you have right there. A light gray clip I gave you.
Yep, and then we need a white cube and a white snot piece.
White cube, 1x1 brick. Oh, and a white 1x2 snot piece.
Yep, and you can see
what
now.
What would you call this then? Is this a 2x1 snot piece?
I think it's it's a 1x1 because remember we decided it wasn't completely 2 bricks high. It's a 1x1 by 1 2/3.
But they're not going to call it that. They're not going to call it that. Help us out here, Moto. Someone.
You don't think they would call it that? I think that they would. I think they would.
1x1 by 1 2/3. Brick modified with stud on one side.
Do not underestimate the long names that they managed to come up with.
Now, are those Lego names or Bricklink names?
Those are Lego names.
Wow.
Those are Lego names, absolutely. I mean, with so many pieces, you got to figure it out.
Of course. Well, they all have numbers.
Oh, let's see. Flynn got clawed by Logan in a stream. It's true.
He did.
It's true.
Yeah, we need. I don't want to traumatize him. So the whole yeah, that's true. The whole nail clipping thing. We never want to
Well, he
have
won't.
that moment.
Well,
he's not
he won't
into
do it. He will not.
I can
Absolutely.
sneak by one. I can get one, and then he's like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
So I just gotta maybe space that out.
Okay, so now we are going to attach the 2 pieces together. Is that correct? Yes.
All right.
All right, so you can see now this is our folding thing, right? So Nick Voss had an insider name for that part. It was a short version of the 2x2 Brickheads brick, and it's a designer's nickname for both. I forgot what he said.
Yeah, it has the same stud placement as a Brickheads brick, right?
Oh yeah, no, Logan doesn't claw on purpose. He just is very excited.
He wants to be up, and we're gonna actually. Logan's period at home with just the two of us has probably made him less prepared to deal with outside
people.
humans. I mean, for one reason, we've spent weeks just like not hanging out with any other dogs or people.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna have to ease back into
1x2
it.
white brick?
Yes. No. I have a 1x3 and a 1x1. And I have a 2 tall.
This would be a 1x2. For sure. Just a regular 1x2.
Well, I'll just get one from our collection. It must be under the directions or something.
We lost a piece, everyone.
Oh, no.
Bingo.
So that would be in the black, white, and gray 1x2s, right?
Because that's how we divide things up in color families.
No. Not only did we lose a piece went on the floor and disappeared underneath a cabinet. So that's got
Wow.
2 points.
Wow.
It did. It went right under the cabinet.
See what happens, folks? This is what happens when you have too many Lego and not enough room. Things just fall apart.
Well, those are two different things. I prefer to think it's not that we have too much Lego, it's that we have too little room.
Well, there's that. Right? Can I get that brick? Awesome.
There's a dog under the table.
There is a dog under the table. There generally is a dog under the table. All right, so here we go. You can see that we've built in these clips, which of course are going to accept the door when that part happens.
Well, this is very interesting here. What do you think these headlight brick studs are for that push right up against there? I don't know.
All right, Kim, thank you so much. We'll see you tonight. Mr. Elmo Man, what day will we show the mocks? Friday. Every Friday is when we do our slideshow. So that'll always be the regular schedule. All right, so we're going to make 2 of these. We need 4 1x1 white squares, 2 1x2.
4 1x1 white squares?
Yes.
1x1 square tiles, white.
No, got it. Yeah.
I was looking for gray.
4 of those. Then we need 2 brown 1x2 plates and 2 dark gray snot pieces. And
the snot pieces.
And we're each gonna make one of these.
Okay, here's the other snot piece. Let me see.
All right, so it goes a plate, and then the dark gray snot piece, and then the 1x2 plate sticking out over top of the snot
of the stud, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And then another white square on top, and then those are gonna go right here.
Where and where? Oh, I see. And then we'll have presumably something else right here. But I can't figure out. Try and predict, Flynn. What do you think they could use these studs for?
Oh, look at that.
That press right up against that.
I'm not sure. I mean, yeah, because a plate won't work.
Well, I mean, they're going to obviously have a clever mechanism for popping up the book.
Oh, here we go. There's got to do a little bit of an adjustment here. It looks like this got put together wrong. Do we have a 1x3 brick?
A 1x3 brick is right there.
Go right there.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm loving this little. It says the headlights are for keeping the build angled. Got it. All right. Cool. All right, so there it is. There's the little front of our house, looking very, very cute, very cottage-like.
Huh.
And I know I said we were only going to go an hour, but I want to finish this part of it. So and then that way Friday we can tomorrow we can finish this model, which would be awesome.
You've already got the corner on there.
You want to do that?
We have another corner over here.
Mm-hmm. And then we need another white square and a white hinge. And this is a good lesson. If you're doing something that's hinged, I know we talked about this yesterday. If you're doing something that's hinged, make sure. Hey, Brickanista, welcome.
Hey.
Be sure that. I forgot what I was saying because I got distracted.
That you put
that you have many hinges.
Yeah, that you put them at least on the top and bottom, but the more the better.
Right, exactly, because it really wants to, it wants to torque a little bit.
I tried to put together something about the monkeys there with Torque, and I couldn't do it in time.
Wait, the monkeys?
Yeah, Peter Torque from the Monkees, because you said Torque. We try to be quick, but sometimes it just gets
Wow,
away.
it sure does.
And I find that explaining it always makes it better.
It sure does. Explaining the thing that you didn't say
Well,
why you
first of
didn't
all,
say it.
no one would remember Peter Torque.
That's not true. That's not true. And he just passed away recently.
No, I love Peter Torque, but I wonder how many of our viewers would know who Peter Torque is.
You know what? Every time you say that, everybody
do,
knows what
right?
you're
Of
talking
course.
about. So I think that we just
Okay,
need
we
to
can just
stop
stop.
that
We can
line
just
of questioning.
Assume that our viewers have a deep well of pop culture.
Hey, Insane Lego fan, welcome. All right,
going on?
so we are going to now make use of these snot pieces that we built in right here. And we're going to
Excuse
create...
me, just a moment.
Uh-oh, bingo twice. Here we go. So we're making a little door frame. Like these little, or I guess they're like more like pillars, but it's just a plate with a tile on top, and then I'm attaching it to these. And I want everybody to notice, like what we were talking about yesterday, how are these in system? They are 2 bricks and a plate apart. So there are 2 bricks and a plate in between. All right? You know what? I meant to make a graphic about the snot measurement thing, and I kind of forgot. But maybe I will do that. Well, I'm going to be pretty busy over the next couple of days. I don't know what I'm talking about. Here we go. And we will be doing our, we will be doing our group live stream on Sunday. No theme this time, just people hanging out. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Because, I realized at a certain point that, like, not everything has to have a theme. Sometimes it can just be people hanging out. And part of it, too, is, like, I miss Moto and Holly on the show, and I think, hopefully, if they're around, they can stop by on Sunday for a visit.
That would be fun.
Because we do, and it's funny because I say that because I am in contact with both of them via texts, and
What's going on?
and yet it's not the same, of course, as like seeing somebody. There we go. The theme is friendship. It is. The theme is friendship.
Something is weird here.
Oh, I probably messed it up. What's weird?
This.
No, that's correct.
No, there's supposed to be. Oh, but
Yeah,
look.
there's.
No, these are.
Yeah.
Is this taller than this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And then there's we put a long white piece here.
Oh, I see. We're getting some kind of like ramshackle.
Yep,
thing.
ramshackle roof.
This doesn't line up. It's not
It's
supposed
not
to line
supposed
up.
to line up, sir.
Sir. Who was it? Where did I just hear that someone returned a Lego set because they didn't know it came in pieces?
I've seen that
Right?
meme before.
Okay, maybe that's apocryphal.
Oh, look, there's your. No, I think it's real.
I heard it presented like it's a thing.
It has happened, I think, more than once, which is just crazy.
That's like people getting upset at their CD tray coming out of their computer thinking it was the slide-out coffee tray.
That one, and I wonder if that's
that
apocryphal,
real?
because that was a whole thing. Like they said, like that was a whole, like the whole. If you were like a computer person, that was like a thing that you apparently did.
Oh, I have an eyelash in my eye. Excuse
All
me.
right, so I'm going to make a little decoration over to the top of here, and you can see that they're making use of these quarter round tiles, which are such a great piece. And we should talk about fonts one time. All right.
Oh, we could even have a guest on who's very experienced in fonts.
Yeah, actually we do. We have somebody, we have a guy in our lug named Lee, and yes, that is absolutely his name, and he is really cool, and he does amazing stuff with fonts, and generally, if you look up Lego fonts on the internet, his will probably pop up.
Yeah, they're really... Fonts are hard.
Oh, wait, MJ says, look at the keychain reviews. It isn't gold. Oh yeah, minifig chick. If you want to come you can come on Sunday too. I know
That would
it's
be
not
great.
I mean, we don't have to save you for the wearables show. You just need to come on.
No, come hang out with us.
I think that would be fun. Everybody would love to put a face to the name. Blair says, I found the segment from Lego Brickhead's Half-Size Brick called the 1x version the Wes to the Wesley named after the designer. Oh, got it. So sort of like a Travis Brick or,
got it. The
or one of the
Wesley.
others. The Wesley. All right.
So the 1 2/3 tall is a Wesley?
That's what apparently
All
that's what
right.
the designers call it, I guess. Okay, so check it out. We're doing
I
these.
saw one that was a metallic brick.
Yeah, we actually,
and they wanted it to be metal. I wish there. You know, we got
a chrome brick recently from Dave, who picked us a really cool one.
Well, we also have. I think the company might not be around anymore. But what?
Oh no, they like basically failed out the gate.
Yeah. What was the one with? But their bricks looked really cool. What was the one with the chrome bricks that made a circuit?
Yeah, it was a good
remember
idea
what it was
in
called?
theory, and now I can't remember. It was a good idea
fussy.
in theory.
We had technical issues with it, but I thought it looked super cool, and I wish I had a lot more metal or chrome bricks.
All right, check it out, everybody. We have got now the house done. I love that they rounded off the roof with these little curve pieces.
Yeah, let me
It's a
see
really
this for a
cute
second,
little. It's a really cute little thing. And now we are going to retroactively go back and add. Let's see,
Technic.
this side. We're going to add
on the bottom.
hinge. All right.
And then now is when we start getting clever with Technic.
Oh, we are going to get clever with Technic. Okay, so here, everybody, you're going to be able to see exactly how this folding mechanism works. So we're going to use this piece, and some of you might remember this from our car mock. We used this piece to attach our headlights.
And again, I would just call that a plate modified with pinhole. Gesundheit.
Oh, pardon me. So do we have a blue pin? A blue?
It's right here, too wide.
There we go.
Right?
And that's going to go, I believe...
Did I get like that? And then where's
This
the
goes here.
plate modified with brick? Plate modified with pinhole. I'm just gonna put that there. Who says, hi Richard, there's a person who CNC machines aluminum Technic axles. You know, I've seen those. I saw the what was it called? Return of the Jedi speeder bike chase, which was a huge carousel that you viewed through the audience chamber of a movie theater. Just brilliant piece.
That was Miro Dudas. He's amazing.
That is a great piece.
At least I think that was him.
And his main drive
Somebody can
axle
correct
is
me.
One of those metal axles. Yeah, he said there was so much torque on the main axle there. And I even saw, was it on Beyond the Brick, I think, did a test of whether you could gear a Power Functions motor to bend a metal axle.
Oh yeah, that was a whole.
That was and
a whole
I think
thing.
they did it. They geared it down.
All right, now look, check this out. We put these two on. This next step calls for 10 of those pieces. 10 of those.
And I'm
Look at
makes me
us
wonder
going
if
over
an
our-
axle is going to go through.
Look at us going over our hour, but that's okay. I want to get this one done so we can do Jack and the Beanstalk tomorrow, which I think will be fun. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then another 5 here. Look at that, and then we're gonna add in. That's everything.
Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Oh no, one more.
Yeah, I thought we were adding.
Oh wait.
There's 5 here.
Oh, you're right. So it needs one more on each side.
There.
Oh,
Right?
there you go.
6
Yep.
and 6.
And then 2 1x2 gray pieces. Uh-oh. Bye, Blair. See ya.
Here's the 1x2 Grace. I'm going to have to get that phone. I'm so sorry.
What's tonight? Says Joshua Steele. Tonight, at 7 o'clock tonight, 7 p.m. Pacific time, we are doing a special evening stream, and our guests are going to be Maddie and Jimmy, Maddie Tyers and Jimmy Eaton from Season 1 of LEGO Masters Australia. They are completely delightful, and we really hope y'all will tune in tonight to see them, because they're so much fun. I'm so excited to be able to have them on. They're people that I've been, like, when I saw them on LEGO Masters Australia and saw what they were, like, the stuff that they were doing, it just reminded me so much of Richard and I, and like what, and this was before, of course, we got cast on the U.S. LEGO Masters, and I was just, when I was watching them build, I was like, wow, their stuff is so cool. That's totally what I would do when I saw their spooky apartment, and that was the thing. They did this great, like, spooky apartment thing, and I was hoping we were going to get that challenge on the US version, but unfortunately we didn't. Which is actually probably good, because then we wouldn't have been able to do a haunted apartment, because they had already done the haunted apartment. But of course that would have been my first my first thing to do. All right, so check it out. We're doing we've got, it looks like a bunch of so we've got a bunch of Technic pieces. We started off with that funny one with the hole, and then we're using an axle that has a nail, so we call it a nail end, all right, like sort of a nail end thing right here. Oh, you managed to fix your wolf head after tripping over it. Oh, well, you'll definitely need to show that off on Sunday, Moto. But okay, so I added that in, and then it's got this 90-degree angle, or a number 6 Technic axle connector, a red 1x2, and then a bushing, a full-size bushing on here, and that is going to attach here at the bottom. So we can already see we're making the mechanics for our folding mechanism, and look how this operates freely like that. Now, if I had to guess, I would say we're going to build another one on the other side, and I think I'm right about that. We're gonna, and we're almost done, folks. So, like, this is almost the end of this bag, and then we will be saying goodbye for the day, and then getting ready for Maddie and Jimmy tonight. That is so exciting. I think you're really gonna like them. They are very fun people. All right, so let's see. And always cheerful. That's the thing. Like, Maddie is amazingly cheerful all the time, and I love that about her. It makes it I think they're going to make amazing guests. All right, so we're adding in 2 more pieces here. And you can see that what I'm doing with these is I'm just locking all of those Technic pieces in to make sure that they don't pop out. And also I'm evening it up so that it's even on the bottom. All right, so there is our folding mechanism. Is there a new build challenge? Chris Barron, there will be a new, we always announce the challenges, we always announce the challenges on Monday, and then they're due today. So, but Chris, I was saying earlier that you have a little bit of extra time today if you want it. So if you want to build something today and turn it in a little bit later today, I will totally make sure that that it gets in there. You always have fun stuff. All right, so we were musing earlier what was going to be up with this. Or Richard was asking, and it is true that we are adding a cheese wedge piece on here, and it will keep the set piece from closing all of the way solid. It keeps it at an angle. Very cool. Oh, very exciting. I know Richard's going to be sad he missed this, but check it out, everybody. We've got our book. And those, let's see where these are going to fit. Ah, check this out. So I am using these. Now these are a special kind of Technic pin. They have sort of they're almost like a Technic pin with a bushing attached onto the end of it. But it will accept an axle. So it's basically like a pin with an axle connection. And we're going to add those in let's see what it's having me do here. This way. We're going to turn this up, and then these are going to plug in here like little nails. And something tells me that these are going to go in these holes here, of these Technic brick with hole that we put in earlier. Yep. So that's... Sorry, I gotta just make sure I'm doing this the right way. And I am. Alright, so it's gonna go here. One side attaches down there. The other side attaches down there. And now, check it out. Now we know why. Remember I was pointing out at the beginning that we had these two dark green plates sticking out? Right? Like, that is so that this will fit into it. Super smart. Now we are going to add... Oh my goodness. Oh, they're showing us the little... showing us little things. Oh, so look at... So apparently it's the same set piece, the same cottage is used. And now I'm going to put a little bit of they have a little bit of decoration on the cottage. It's these green leaf pieces that are always so cute. There you go. Oh, sorry. There you go. All right, so check it out, everybody. Here is our completed set for Little Red Riding Hood and our minifigures. And we can either have Grandma in bed, or we can have the wolf in the bed, whichever one you prefer. We have our Little Red Riding Hood and our wolf in Grandma's clothes. And I just want to show you how this works. So now that we have this all together, we are going to we're going to watch how it folds up. So check it out. This tips forward and then folds completely in half. Amazing. This is so cool. This is so cool. That is, yes, that is Lego math at 11. Absolutely. So yeah, check that out. And let me go ahead and switch to the front camera, and I'm going to, I'll try and tip this down a little bit so you can kind of see how it works from this way. So here we go. All right, so here's the front of our cottage. If I turn it around, you can see the back of the cottage with the tea set and this here. Now I don't know if you can actually keep Grandma in bed and close the book. You cannot. You cannot have minifigs in. But this is how this works. So here's the front. And when I lift it up, you can see it tips over. This is exactly how a real one works. And so what allows this to tip like that over is the gaps here. Can you see these? The gaps here in those axles allow this to slide back and forth while it's closing. Pretty cool. And there you go. Right? Whoop. Super fun. And now someone's ringing my bell. Who knows what could be going on right now? Doorbell's ringing, and yeah, I'm not quite sure what's happening. Hopefully they will leave. Oh, it's a FedEx truck. I'll be right back, everybody. I'm gonna let you look at this for a second, and I'm gonna go get the FedEx man. Okay, exciting everyone. I've gotten something from FedEx. All right. Sorry, I had to leave there for a second, but Richard's in the phone, talking on the phone. Let's see what we've got now. Normally, I would go in and oh, it's to Richard. Let's see what Richard got. Oh, it's his hard drive. All right, well, that's going in the the decontamination zone. So we are definitely going to be finishing this up tomorrow. Please don't forget to tune in tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to see Maddie and Jimmy from LEGO Masters Australia Season 1. We're so excited to have them on as guests, and I think you'll really enjoy that. So that about wraps it up for today, and I am going to say goodbye for both Richard and myself, and I'm sorry he's not able to be here to say goodbye on his own, but thank you so much for joining us today. You don't forget to turn in your fairy tale builds. They will be, you can send those to flynn@TrickyBricks.com. And of course, you can find us on Instagram, and you can also find all of our information about how to contact us in the description of the video. So thank you everybody so much for joining us today. We can't wait to see you tonight. So don't forget to stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands, and we will see you next time. Bye everyone. See you tomorrow. See you tonight.